But amongst all the optimism, just because I'm a geeky stat man, it's actually my mum's birthday today, and she might not mind me telling you, she's 76 today, and the last time Pools won on her birthday, she was 34.
I think I might have.
So come on, lads, birthday present for Synth this afternoon, please. Ball over on the far side as we get underway.
The flowers are ordered, Mrs. Simpson.
Ronsky says, is there a good crowd, Mark? Looks a decent crowd in. We'll get a figure as soon as we possibly can for you, but hopefully we'll be touching up towards 4,000. You'd like to think so. I know there was good ticket sales throughout the week, so hopefully a good crowd. You can hear the northwest corner already getting into their groove away to our left. Ebbsfleet have the ball inside their own half on the left and the right hand side as they attack. Played up the horse.
Wow.
A lovely little turn down the right hand side by Petit.
Good
He
ball
puts
as
the ball
well.
in as well. And there's a chance here, and it's headed off the crossbar. And a chance for Ebbsfleet. What a block by Ebbsfleet.
Still
I'll
on.
tell you what, Ebbsfleet have started like a house on fire here inside the first minute. They've struck the woodwork.
Wow. The lad there, I think number 12, he just pulled onto to Kitchen there. Just one of them, he let it go through his legs and ended up getting the other side of Kitch, and he's put a pearler of a ball in right on the head of the centre forward.
Now Little slips it through a gap for Featherstone. Pools haven't quite settled here this afternoon. Featherstone with a lovely ball for Kitchen going. He nurses it down the line for Toure, a chance to run. Toure comes in field with it away from the defender. Petita holds him up, but Toure gets it for Kitching. Chance for Houlihan down the left hand side. He's onside here against the defender. Tries to weave his way in field. Back with Toure, who might be able to cross here. Chops onto his left foot instead, and Kitching has got a bit of space. Gives it back to Toure. Inside for Houlihan. This is better from Pools. Houlihan into the box for Keener. Now Toure might try and bend down. Takes a touch off the defender, and it's a corner. Corner from the right hand side, then it's Molyneux who's going to whip it in. Featherstone trots across to offer an option if he wants to go short, but I think he's going to whip it in. No, he isn't. He's taken the option, and Featherstone now dribbles it towards the edge of the box and to the edge of the area. Space for Donaldson to strike. It's deflected away by the defender.
Left him unmarked.
It was a nicely worked corner. I don't know if it's something they've planned or whether Ebbsfleet just switched off and they took advantage, Brian.
Yeah, absolutely. He just seemed to be unmarked, didn't he, Ryan Donaldson, with acres of time. It's that time of the year when the spring comes and the Bonard and bumpy pitches arrive.
Lovely 1-2 between Toure and Kitchen on his bike now, trying to take on a Petit. A decent ball in the box is cleared half away. Shelton lobs it towards the far post, and the goalkeeper gets there. Featherstone looks like he's going to whip this one in the middle when he's confident where the ball's sitting on the corner quadrant. Molyneux steps off. Featherstone whips it in deep towards the far post. Shelton wins the header, but it's held by the goalkeeper.
Unlucky. Just couldn't get full power behind it, sort of stretching back, but he's done well to get on the end of it. He just couldn't get enough power on it. I think it's one of them, Mark. You know, like I said, we're going into the business end of the season now, and there'll be teams, you know, right down to halfway. Fancy the
Molyneux with the strike out of nothing there.
Good strike, Luke Molyneux. Cut in from the left, from the right on his left foot. Struck it clean, but never really, you know, in danger of scoring. But
of course, Pools didn't need much warning in terms of how much quality Ebbsfleet have. They were actually 2-0 up at Ebbsfleet early in the season and only came away with a draw in the end.
Not another 2-2.
Chance for McGlashan to come forward, and the clearance has actually fallen right into the path of Keener. He's on his own at the other end of the field, but Toure is trying to get up with him. Here's Jimmy Toure now, edge of the box. Can he force an angle for a shot? Left foot! Drive just wide.
That is good attack. That is a counter-attack, because, like I say, Ebbsfleet were on the attack, literally knocking on the door at our 18-yard box, and I don't know whether it was a genuine pass, but I think somebody just sort of cleared it, and it looked like going out of play, and young Kane had just got on the ball, drove towards the box, laid the ball off to Jimmy, that little bit of magic, dropped the shoulder, but unfortunately it was just over the bar.
Donaldson steps in and gives it to Featherstone, who lifts it inside for Shelton, who couldn't get there. Laid down in there. Good work by Odesina. Saw the chance to win the ball back. Featherstone trying to find a teammate further forward. It was Toure on the left. It's fallen for Houlihan now. Featherstone, good ball. Left hand side, first time for Kitching. Kitching drives forward. And he might have the shot here, and he's dragged it across goal and wide.
Good idea, Mark. Like say, with the wind behind his back, just to fire it in, but wrong execution. But the idea was right, just to fire it in there.
Little now on the edge of the box for Odesina. Odesina strides out of defence, backs himself to get away from O'Meara, and he was right as well. And it's a lovely ball in for Houlihan. Houlihan rides a couple of challenges but can't ride the important. Oh, it's given away. Toure has it back left hand side. Keane is in the middle. Kitchen on the overlap. Lovely little ball into Kitchen's path. Low ball across the middle. It's cleared away by the defender. Toure trying to win the header back across goal, and it's held by the goalkeeper.
You just expected Keane to be there, Mark, didn't you? Just right in the middle of the goal, but he was just behind the defender. Just got in front of him. A good build up between Keane and Houlihan.
Well, this would be very, very key in this game, you'd suggest, if Pools could prize themselves in front. Corner taken short at the edge of the box. Donaldson for Shelton's low cross, not fully cleared, and it's cleared away in the end for Kitching. Left hand side, a bit of space for Shelton now. Shelton onto his right foot, across on the, moves it across to the right hand side for Featherstone. It's all very congested in there though, and Featherstone has to go back to Donaldson, who gives it to Kitching. Kitching, good ball into the feet of Houlihan, left side of the penalty area. Houlihan trying to find the other cross, and Keane can't get it. Donaldson's header, sorry, it's not Donaldson, it's Molyneux's header at the far post. Hit Keane, was on its way in and went wide.
Keane, it's not his fault to be fair, because he's facing the goal. It's gone over his head, and Molyneux's come in and headed it. It's gone in, but it's just hit the back of young Keane. Just very, very unfortunate. It was going in as well.
But can Pools come out and do what they did against Notts County and get a couple of goals and give themselves all 3 points in what would be a crucial victory here this afternoon?
Well, I don't think we've been far away, Mark, other than we're in.
Ball in, it's Shelton across, and it's in! It's gone wide.
Corner.
30 seconds into the second half.
Good start. Work from a well-worked throw in there. We just seemed to get the byline. Shelton got in, and he sort of shoveled it across the goal. It went off an Ebbsfleet player, and we're just waiting for the ball to go in the net. But unfortunately, it just missed the post and went out for a corner at the town end.
Nicky76 says, come on, Pools, can I give Nicky and John Dog a shout out whilst listening on a break at the Lake District? Very nice. Ball not down there, it's dangerous. Killip gets there, and it's a penalty.
That is harsh, by the way. It's offside.
Oh, sorry, I thought why do referees give that point like that? He pointed as if it was going to be a penalty, and he's actually given offside. But
do you know what? I think he originally gave a penalty there, Mark, and then he just saw that linesman's flag in the corner of his eye. But I think his initial decision was he's give a penalty, because he pointed at the spot, didn't he? He didn't like.
Yeah. Featherstone, he is waved back on actually, O'Meara, so he doesn't need any stitches or any further attention. Full complement back on for both sides. Donaldson aims it in behind, cleared away, only as far as Molyneux tries to sneak it through the legs of Timlin. Back to Donaldson it goes now. Donaldson takes it to the ball. It's straight at the goalkeeper. Anywhere else it's a goal. He's hit it straight at Jordan Holmes. What a chance.
Oh, what a ball in though, Mark, from Ryan Donaldson. Absolutely on the money. Put it on Keena's head. He's just headed. He's got a good connection on it, but unfortunately for him, he just managed to nod it right in the goalkeeper's midriff.
Wilson will take the free kick for Ebbsfleet then, right on the halfway line to the right of the centre circle. He chips it forward. Defender King was on the edge of the area, but Featherstone gets it clear. Wilson's missed his kick there, and Toure is going to blow some down. Wilson recovers just in time to find Payne on the halfway line. Appeals for handball, nothing given, but Shelton runs onto it, and now there's a chance for Molyneux to run at the defence. He plays it through. It might not fall for Keane, or it doesn't. It's just behind the Irishman, and it's whacked into touch on the near side. Is it coming for Pools? It just can't get that final pass.
Yeah, just right there, Mark, when Luke had the ball there, Luke Molyneux just got stuck under his feet.
Donaldson turned brilliantly there, and he feeds it down the line for Molyneux now. Two men go across. Molyneux tries to get the byline. He's past one. He's past two. He can't get past the third, and the ball won't ricochet for Pools. It's cleared away. O'Meara on the halfway line does well against Little. He holds on to it. Shelton comes across. Little takes it off him, and now Pools have it back, and there's a ball in the middle. If he can chip it in there, he can. And Houlihan takes on the chest. Can he get the angle for a shot? He can't. It's cleared away. Grimes, he can't get it fully clear though. Molyneux has it back right hand side. Pools are building ahead of steam here. Molyneux, he can't get it over his man. It's a foul, and it's a free kick, and it might be a yellow card for Grimes.
Should be a yellow card. The crowd
doing their bit to get behind their lads, trying to urge them, encourage them over the line. Featherstone and Molyneux were over it.
Left pegger.
Molyneux, plenty of pace on it. It comes off a defender's head there, I think. Egan backs into Molyneux. The two of them battling for the ball. Molyneux holds him off, and Keenan now feeds Featherstone. Featherstone onto his left foot, chips across deep.
Wayward. Left peg wasn't comfortable.
Will keep it in left hand side of the box though. He's got Shelton with him. Toure trying to wriggle his way into space here onto his right foot. He's trying to come back on his left. Featherstone along the edge of the box for Little. Donaldson's there as well. So too is Molyneux now. Molyneux back on his left foot, trying to find the angle. He does find it, and it's straight at the goalkeeper.
Unlucky, good play though. Molyneux cutting in from the right hand side on his left peg. Straight down the middle though. But we're knocking at the toe mark.
Little chested down for Shelton. Shelton lets him go, and Little comes forward with the ball, and he rundles his way back into possession, and the referee says handball against Payne, and it's a free kick to Pools. And this is a real head of steam being built here, Brian.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know what Payne's thinking of there. He'd won the ball off Little. He tried to drag it back, but absolutely, it's one way of traffic at the minute, and it has been for the last 5 or 10 minutes.
It's 2 years out of this time, which is held by the goalkeeper. Closer and closer and closer.
I said before, we're knocking at the door, we're kicking at the door at the minute. We just kind of get in. Just to try and see them over the line.
Kitchen's clearance ricochets unkindly for Pools into the box here, and there's a shot by O'Meara which is well blocked by Little and cleared away by Kitchen in the end. That was a bit of a half chance there for Ebbsfleet.
It was. I don't know who blocked it for us there, Mark, but it was a good
Little,
block. Yeah, he's done well. Just to put his body on the line. But there, I think that's a tactic from them, Mark. Putting that big, strong centre half on in centre midfield role is an intention, like we're coming here for a.
He's given a penalty. Toure has chopped down his man in the box, and Ebbsfleet have a penalty out of nothing, and the referee was dying to give it.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, out of nothing. Did he touch him? Was the contact minimal? He saved this. All right, let's be positive. He saved one last week. He can do it again here. What's happening here? Referee's going to the dugout. Somebody said something.
Well, the referee has a charge across there to the far side. I'm not sure what it is who's spoken out of turn.
I hope it's the 4th division to say, oh, you've made a mistake here. It's not a penalty.
Well, the 4th official having a long chat with the referee here.
This can only add to the nervousness for their centre forward, though. It's good for us. To their bench.
Well,
what's happening there?
He's calling across
our bench.
Dave Challoner, and I think it's their manager Kevin.
It's football, man. Yeah, passions run high, you know what I mean?
Don't know what it was that happened there, but the two managers being called in.
It favours the goalkeeper more than the taker.
Well, Ben Killip is dancing across his line.
I fancy him. I do.
Ogwu steps back. It's a crucial moment in this game. Gozi Ogwu stutters and runs up and scores. An Ebbsfleet lead here at Victoria Park and celebrate in front of their fans. It's a sucker punch. Pools now need a response. They're trailing by 1-0 here in a game that were expected to win, and suddenly now Ebbsfleet coming forward again, but Featherstone gets in the way. Donaldson down the line, headed forward though by Timlin, and Timlin gets away into the box here, and he puts the ball in the middle. It's palmed out, and Ebbsfleet are knocking on the door again, but Featherstone gets it clear.
Tell you what, Ben Killip's done well there, Mark, to be fair, because he's just managed to get his palm on it, and the lad's got a tap in.
Well, he's done well.
He has done very well, I have to say it. Come on, beat these, man.
Left hand side is Kitching. Kitching has got Toure ahead of him. Kitchen makes ground, he tries to prod it inside. It's a good ball for Kitching. Back from Toure to Kitchen again. It comes off the full back, and Toure bundled his way back into possession. He's done really well left side of the box, and he chops it onto his left foot. Cross is decent. Molyneux attacks. It's off his head. It's on his foot. Donaldson. He'll drill one over the bar.
He needs to go across the goal there. He needs to just fire it into their bodies and just hope that somebody gets on the end of it. It'll take about 20 minutes. Here we go again, man down. Might as well go and put the kettle on by the time it takes to get this goal kick out.
And it's Tommy Adelawi, I think, is coming on.
Hartlepool supporters shouting cheat, and it's frustrating. Their tactics, what they've turned into. Look at the linesman, the referee's coming over here now to have a word with McGlashan. So he's gone from the dugout side right across here.
It's eating into their hands, isn't it?
It's because McGlashan's had a right go at the linesman, so I presume the linesman's saying, he said this to me, he said that to me. But the bottom line is, Mark, if he booked him and got him off the pitch quicker.
Well, there's no booking.
Well, horrible tactics. There's the physio. You can't get the physio off the field now.
Oh no! What is he doing, the referee now?
He's lost the plot, by the way. He doesn't know what he's doing. The fans are singing he doesn't know what he's doing, and I think they might be right.
And it's a stoppage here on the far side, and the two sets of captains are over there, and the referee in the middle of a melee. I have no idea what's going on here. Absolutely nil idea. Is Kitching to Toure. Toure back inside, and it's wasteful from Ebbsfleet, and the ball's going to come across. There's got to be at least 10 minutes, 12 minutes added on at the end of this game now.
Absolutely easy, by the way. Skin him, go on, get at him.
Molyneux trying to get past his man.
Go on,
goes into the box, goes down and the referee. How's he giving a free kick? How's he giving? It's not a penalty. Just give a goal kick. How's he giving a free kick? What's the free kick for?
It's not a penalty, but it's not a free kick. I agree.
Luke Molyneux trying to get past his man. He goes down in the box. Referee gives a free kick the other way. What for?
Yeah, 9.
It just leaves a sour taste, doesn't it? I mean, I don't know the ins and outs of what's gone on. I've never seen anything like that. The player came back on the field and he was told to come off the field. The referee had a long chat. No idea. What I do know is that Josh Hawkes fancies a strike from this free kick. It's a low ball. Yes! And it's the goalkeeper holds onto it. Well, just for a second, it looked like he'd been wrong-footed there. I don't know if it took a deflection, Brian, but
no,
he did well.
Yeah, he's doing well. I just thought he'd spilled it. And Harker was just ready for the tap in. You have to welly it up. Go on, you're going to have to get it up, Ben. Get it up.
Killip then goes long towards Keener. Headed away by the defender. Collected by Hawkes.
Ball up.
Hawkes is lifted across the near side. Is it going to be too long? It is.
Too long. Wind got all of it.
Gone on to play for a third. Yellow card for McGlashan there. What did he do?
Fans threw the ball on him, they give him the ball, and he's nutted it back in there, and he's nutted it back into the Millhouse terrace. They've chucked him the ball to take the throw in, and he's headed it back into the Millhouse terrace. He's out of order, by the way.
Well, God knows how long left. The referee could just blow his whistle and let's get this game ended. It's been a horrible spectacle.
Sour.
And the referee does indeed do just that. Ebbsfleet have taken the points, but there'll be a huge fallout from this game because I have no idea what on earth was going on.